Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Mr. D here yet again. Had a couple of requests actually to make something that we do when we're at school, and that's to make some scones. However, I've been very lucky and I've been given a bunch of these, alright, commonly known as wild garlic. In Australia and New Zealand they actually call it the onion weed, okay, so obrigado Lidl. So, gonna make a start. I'm gonna make some sweet and savoury, but try and do it in one go and then divide the mixture so we can get both lots done. If you just want to do sweet, just want to do savoury, obviously just stick to one side of the recipe. So, let's get going. Quite simply, I've got 350 grams of self-raising flour. I've got 85 grams of butter, teaspoon of baking powder, and a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, and we put that in sweet and savoury. And using the tips of my fingers, I'm just going to rub the butter, which is nice and cold, into the flour so all the flour particles get coated in butter. And I'm going to try and do that as quickly as I can by using the tips of my fingers to turn it into breadcrumbs. Because I'm making two different types of scone, what I'm going to do is re-weigh these breadcrumb mixture and divide it exactly in half. So I'm going to have 210 grams left in this bowl. And now I've got two lots of the base that I can now use to make my sweet or savoury. So this is how simple it really is. Just line them up there. So for my savoury ones, I'm going to add my chopped wild garlic. I'm going to add about 100-ish grams of grated cheese and a teaspoon of cayenne or paprika or regular pepper. Just going to give that a little mix with my hands like so and put that to one side. And for the sweet ones, well, for sweetness we obviously need some sugar, and now optional fruit. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm only going to put a little bit in it, and again just going to mix it all up just so all the fruit's covered in the sugar and the flour. Job done. Now I've got my two mixes. I've got my milk. I'm going to pour just under half in each one, and I'm going to get my fingers in there and give it a mix. Fantastic. Is that one? Other hand. Of course you can use a knife or a spoon, but and you want it just to mix it until it comes into a nice soft dough. Now you might need to add a tiny bit more milk if it's a bit too dry, and if you accidentally put too much milk in, then you're gonna have to add some more flour to that. Right, I need a tiny drop. That's all I've got. So we've made our mixtures for our scones or scones. We're not going into that right now. Lightly flour your work surface, and then take your lovely scone mixture. Now just be gentle with it. Flour your fingers and just gently just press it out till it's about an inch or so thick, depending on really what you want. Now I'm only making a couple because I can only find my large cutter, so what I'm going to do is cut them out. Important, don't twist. Straight down, lift up and put straight onto your baking tray. Repeat the process. And with the remaining dough that you have, just combine it. Make sure it's all mixed up quite well. Flour those. Repeat the process. And then using some egg wash or a little bit of milk, just gently brush over the top of the scones. That'll give them a nice little golden colour when they come out. Don't push down. And then put them in the oven between, let's check them at 12 minutes, but about 12 to 18 minutes is what we need at 180 degrees centigrade. So let's go get cleared up.